Welcome back to the channel. Make sure you subscribe, comment what you would like, and like this video as I just did the Puljujarvi re-signing in Edmonton video. Go check that video out after this one. So this video is about everyone bashing Holland right now on you gave up 2 second round picks, blah blah blah. And we're going to look at the whole February 24th, 2020, right before this COVID-19 stuff shut down the NHL and all sports in general. So let's look in at the first trade he did that day was sending Joel Pearson to the Anaheim Ducks for a 2022 conditional 7th round pick. The conditions on the pick is Pearson to play in 25 NHL games during the 2021 season. So I don't know how that works, but it's a condition. Okay, Joel Pearson played decent hockey for the Edmonton Oilers while he was up there, and we'll go look at his stats here quickly. When he was with Edmonton, he played 13 games, had 2 points. Not bad rookie defenseman, gained the feel of the NHL. In Bakersfield, he played 27 games, had 16 points, and then after the trade, he went to the San Diego Gulls, played 7 games, 0 points. He's currently playing in Vaxo Lakers HC in the SHL, 3 points in 4 games. He was the odd guy out, essentially, with Bouchard, Proberg, Bear, Jones, Legason. He was the one defenseman that, you know what, let's get something for him, because he will be in the NHL, probably as a 7th defenseman, but still he'll play in the NHL eventually. So we're going to rate these trades out of 5, 5 being the greatest, like, yes, this deal worked, so-and-so, and the reasoning behind it also plays in a factor. So this deal, I ranked a 4. It had to be 1. It could have been William Legason. You never know who it could have been. But this one gives him a chance to be in the NHL and all that. So I rate this trade a 4. We get a draft pick out of it. Later on that day, the Edmonton Oilers decide to trade their 5th round draft pick from next year's draft to the Ottawa Senators for Tyler Ennis. When this news broke that Ennis was coming to the Oilers, my smile was to my ears. Like, this trade, before I even explain it, is a 5 out of 5. It sucks that he got hurt in the playoffs with that leg injury. Hopefully he's doing better. I hope the Edmonton Oilers resign this guy, because he can fill in the role too as a player that can put up 20, 30 points for the Edmonton Oilers on that third line as well with Puljujarvi. So, like I said, this was a 5 out of 5 trade. You know, a 5th round draft pick, a lot of 5th rounders don't make it. Like, there's the odd ones, you know, you could get. And I believe this trade was, at the time, we gotta remember, at the time before the playoffs, this trade made sense for the Oilers, 5 out of 5. The next trade, we send LTIR Kyle Brodziak and a conditional 4th round pick in 2020 to the Detroit Red Wings for Mike Green. This trade, before I get in, 3 out of 5. At the time, we were bringing in a defenseman that could quarterback our second power play unit, had playoff experience, a veteran in that room for a lot of the younger guys under 27 years old. Well, his time was cut short, as in we only had him for 2 games, no points. He was a -2 because he got injured. The reason I give this the 3 out of 5, like I said, was the reasoning. Bring in a veteran guy like that to lead them in the playoffs, which it didn't happen, but that sucks. It is what it is, and so on and so forth. I believe Mike Green would have helped this team a lot if he didn't get hurt, and that's just the reality of hockey. You're gonna get hurt. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So now we go to later on that day, the final trade the Edmonton Oilers made. And this is why I'm doing this video, because everyone's bashing Holland, so on and so forth. We acquired Andre Athanasiou, AA, and Ryan Kuffner, which he did not get a qualifying offer as well, for Sam Gagner and 2 second-round picks, one this year, one next year. I get why fans are mad about the picks. Okay? I do. But you gotta think, what was Holland thinking when he did this trade? He was looking to add speed, add a goal scorer, which Andre Athanasiou is a goal scorer. He's just been in a slump lately for the last year and a half. I know that's a long slump, but everyone in their career goes through it if you're not an all-star player. So at this time, I believe Holland thought, you know what? Change the scenery, change the coaching. I drafted him. I know what he can do. Maybe he can add that spark on McDavid's line to have 2 lines solidly going, with the third one producing every so often, and so on and so forth. This trade, at the time, I would give a 4 out of 5. This was us adding a player that could have potentially made our team better. In the long run, it didn't, and he's walking to free agency. But we didn't know COVID-19 was going to happen. Holland didn't know. That really, I believe, those 3 months off, Athanasiou couldn't get the time to get chemistry with players. He came in and he was just like, don't know what guys do. Like, where do you like the puck? Blah, blah, blah. You could tell the guy once, but telling and physically doing it are 2 different things. And I believe that's why we got the short end of the stick with AA. Because he didn't have the time to get chemistry on the ice. Yeah, they had those practice days before. But that's not playing every night. That's only, it started, 5 guys and a goalie. Then it went up to 10 or whatever it was. That's not a full team practice. McDavid, Nurse, Draisaitl, Yamamoto, and Nuge could have been on the ice for the first 6. AA was not there. He was not present for whenever McDavid was on the ice. So when Tippett went and said, well, you're with McDavid, well, what does he like? McDavid's a superstar. You gotta learn McDavid's ice and stuff. Okay, where's McDavid gonna be if I'm on the boards down low on the left-hand side? Oh, he's 90% of the time gonna be behind the net. I know he's gonna be there. Quick pass. He didn't have the time, and with people bashing, oh, we gave up second-round picks and stuff. Well, yeah, at the time it made sense for us. So that's why I believe, we could go look at stats for Athanasiou. He had 9 games, 2 points. He was 4 penalty minutes, and he was a -1. So clearly he wasn't scoring. But on the other hand, he wasn't actually bad plus minus for not scoring. If you get where I'm going with this. It means he was only on the ice for 3 goals in those 9 games. That's pretty good to me. But that's where this video goes. I believe you guys, Holland does things for a reason. He's not Chiarelli. Yes, in our eyes, this now was a bad trade because we didn't qualify them. But at the time of the deadline, it wasn't a bad trade. And that's what you guys gotta look at. And if it wasn't for this COVID stuff, the salary cap would be up. We would be able to sign Benning and Athanasiou. But because it's staying flat, it's nearly impossible to sign both of them without getting rid of Neal or a $4 to $5 million contract while trying to sign all these other guys. So I get where Holland comes from. I get where us, the fans, come from. But you got to look at the full picture. You can't just look at the news that came out today and yesterday saying we're not qualifying them. Because that is just then. That isn't the past. That wasn't. Where was the Edmonton Oilers when they made these? Edmonton was one of the top 5 teams in the West when all this happened. So that is my video. If you like it, leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment what you guys think about February 24th and what you think was the bad moves and stuff. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.